Well, hello everybody. We are now leaving Houston on the way to meet a ship in Corpus Christi. This is going to make for an interesting video, that is for certain. It's about a 3-hour drive, but the weather is beautiful. I will see you in Corpus Christi. And boom! Would you look at that? Corpus Christi appearing on the left as I cross the Harborside Bridge. So I have arrived at Corpus Christi. I'm now standing under the Harborside Bridge. This is the entrance to the port of Corpus Christi. But unfortunately, the ship I've driven down here to attend is still at anchor. So I'm gonna have to stay in a hotel tonight and board the ship in the morning. Well, good morning, Corpus Christi. It's time to go to the vessel. And there she is. All 60,000 tons of her. In this video, I have several jobs due on board that I'm going to take you along with me to do. One of which is I'm going to climb to the very top of the radar mast and replace the magnetron inside of the radar antenna. I'm going to take apart the Inmarsat C terminal to replace a defective floppy disk drive. I'm going to replace a weatherfax antenna, and I'm going to give you a tour of the bridge. Let's get to it. Stairs, 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 and more stairs.
We don't have elevator.
I think every time I come here, the ship gets a little bit taller. But all the old Paramount vessels have elevators. They're a different class. Let's go take a look at the bridge before I tear into that. Typical bridge. Typical tiny steering wheel. Woohoo! And the cargo hoses have been connected, so cargo operations have began. This is the port of Corpus Christi. This port is growing faster than any other port in the country at the moment. I'm actually on the far east side, the part where they're doing the new build outs. Over here on the west side is the older port. But the older port is quite extensively already built out. It's about 15 miles of nothing but refineries. There's another vessel that I saw come in last night, the Dome Explorer. Behind that we have the Goldway. I don't really want to show the name of the ship that I'm on, but I'll go up and pan around the radars and look off towards the bow. Beautiful day here in Texas, no doubt. I'm on top of Monkey Island right now, getting ready to change the magnetrons and those radars on top of the mast. It's pretty cold and windy out here, so I'm not sure how great the audio is going to turn out. And here we go. This is going to be fun. All the way up there. Down below on the bridge deck, I have already powered off the radars and cut the circuit breaker. However, for my safety, in case somebody comes along and turns them back on, the radars include a safety switch, which I'm powering off here. That will prevent the radar from becoming energized while I'm doing my work. Well, it's really windy. I'm not sure how much the audio is going to work, but I'm now on top of the mast, about to change the magnetron in this radar antenna. I'm also getting smoked out by the smokestack. The first step in the process is to remove the side cover of the radar's gearbox to gain access to the magnetron. I am using my fingers here to point to where the magnetron is actually located. The green and yellow wires connecting to the magnetron are coming from what is known as a pulse transformer, which sends the high voltage to the magnetron, which then generates the electromagnetic radiation that is emitted from the radar array antenna. The magnetron shown here is not much different than the one in your home microwave. However, this one is 25,000 watts and is much stronger. Now that the magnetron has been replaced with a brand new one, I do a quick spin of the antenna array to check to make sure the gears are working properly, turn back on the power to the array, and then I will head down below to test and tune the radar. After giving the new magnetron some time to warm up, the radar was put in transmit mode. I tuned the radar and everything tested out okay. And now it's time to move on to the next job. And job number 2 today is to replace a floppy disk drive. Yes, I said a floppy disk drive in the Inmarsat C terminal. It's actually really going to be a pain in the butt because I have to take a lot of things apart. to get to that piece of crap. The replacement of the floppy drive was uneventful, and my work here is now complete. If you have enjoyed this video and would like to see more of these in the future, please like and subscribe. Now it's time for me to get my paperwork signed and head home. Thank you for watching.